Today I'm going to review the Public Brokerage platform. Public is a modern brokerage where you can invest in stocks, bonds, options, ETFs, and more. They also have a high yield cash account which currently has a 5.1% APY without requiring a subscription. Public has a nice modern interface for both web and mobile that's quick and easy to use. Another thing that I like about Public is that they receive no payment for order flow for stock and ETF trades, unlike many other brokerages. So the order execution should be very good. Besides that, Public also introduced options trading, which has zero commission fees and no per contract fees, and takes the payment for order flow received from the options trade and returns a portion of it back in the form of a rebate. I don't know of any other brokers that do this from what I've seen. As a result of this, I would have to say that Public is the lowest price options broker that I've seen. Public has several new features such as investment plans, royalty and alternative investments, and fractional bond investing. What really got me interested in Public is that they are the only brokerage that I know of that links social to the brokerage, so you can see what stocks friends or others are buying and users' opinions on different stocks and exchange traded funds. Okay, let's take a look at the Public interface. The first thing I noticed when seeing the interface is it's clean without clutter, and the interface is quick and snappy with no noticeable lag. It's hard to get lost on Public. The Public high yield cash account currently pays 5.1% APY at the time of this video. This account is not a bank account or a savings account. There's no ACH or routing number for this account, but Public has no fees, no subscription, and no minimum balance requirements or limits, and has unlimited transfers and withdrawals. Here you can see how the Public high yield cash account compares to other companies. The account is SIPC insured when initially deposited, and after that it's transferred to one of the 20 FDIC insured institutions. The FDIC insurance is up to $5 million by opening multiple accounts with partner FDIC institutions. The high yield cash account is separate from the brokerage cash account and shows up as high yield cash. Funds available for trading appear in the brokerage cash account. Brokerage cash funds do not earn interest. The settled money can be transferred between the two accounts and is available the same day. Okay, let's look at stocks. Zero commission stocks and ETF trading. Over 9,000 equities with the best possible order execution because there's no payment for order flow. No payment for order flow for equities, making for a great order execution because there's no man in the middle profiting. If we look at the stocks and ETF section, there are some nice screeners such as most active, biggest gainers, biggest losers, and highest dividend yield. If we click on NVIDIA for the sake of demo purposes, we have access to a nice chart, some basic financial ratios for NVIDIA such as price earnings ratio, revenue, market cap, and some other info. And we can see the Public premium options on the right column here. Advanced trading tools, financial fundamentals. The premium option gives you the most recent earnings statement and historic earnings quarter to quarter. We still have some pretty decent earnings data available for NVIDIA even with the free Public account, and we have some news information available also. For the sake of demo purposes, let's look at the order options that are available. Public has market orders, limit orders, stop order, and extended hours. Also, under market orders, we can do fractional orders for as little as $1. If we scroll down and select recurring buy, if we select next, there is a 49-cent fee for non-premium Public members for recurring orders. There's no fee for this for Public premium members. Also, if we select extended hours, the option is available but with a $2.99 fee. For premium members, there is no fee for this. There's also Alpha by Public. When we scroll down to the news for this selected stock and we select Analyze, it does a overview, provides some information on issues with the company, strengths, challenges, opportunities. If we select the green bar at the bottom and select Analyze, we can do more. So we can select more advanced questions here or add our own question. Okay, let's just ask for a sales breakdown. Okay, now you have the sales broken down into various categories. In the mobile version of Public, there's a green alpha circular icon at the very top of the screen near the search area. So alpha can be launched really quickly. And if we scroll down further, we'll see from the community. Here we can see posts from people about NVIDIA, including those that have invested, and we can reply to them. This is a feature I haven't seen with any other brokerage. Treasuries and Bonds. Public has several different ways to buy U.S. Treasuries. Public has what they call a Treasury account, which allows buying Treasuries for as little as $100. Here you can see the Treasury account menu option here on the left. Also allows for reoccurring purchases of Treasuries. There is a 0.05% per month fee to GEICO for this option. The second option is through Public's new bond product offering. This option can be found under the Bonds option in the menu. Bonds can be purchased for at least $100 using fractional bonds. I don't know of any other U.S. broker that offers fractional bonds. Both corporate bonds and treasuries can be purchased here. Municipal bonds are coming soon. Thousands of corporate and treasury bonds are available, but not all are available for fractional purchase. These options can be found here. The fractional ones are on the left. I'm going to select a regular treasury bond. I'm just going to pick the first one here. And if we select this one, let's change the price. If we select this one, you may notice that the minimum quantity is 1,000 and the total cost is at least $1,000. Now let's go back to the fractional one. If we go to the fractional one, let's select the first one. Let's change the price. You may notice that this one is a fractional one. It says right here, fractional. So if we put in the minimum quantity, 100. So if we put in 100, it's roughly $100. Now you may notice that the total cost is not like a stock where it's multiplied by the quantity. The bonds are priced a little differently, so it's not quantity times the limit price. Okay, now let's select a fractional corporate bond. Let's pick Meta. 5.38% yield. And you can see the minimum quantity is 100. So for starting at around $100, you can also buy a corporate bond. The Public bond screener has the ability to search by yield. So we can click on yield to sort by lowest to highest or highest to lowest. We can also do coupon percentage, price, maturity, rating, liquidity, and so on. The fees for the Public bonds is based on the type of bond and the term length. So from 0 to 1 year, ultra short, it's 10 cents per $100 of par value. And if it's a longer term, like 10 years, then it would be 25 cents per $100. And for ultra short corporate bonds, 0 to 1 year, it's 35 cents per $100. These are one-time fees. One thing to note about these fees is it's probably best to pick a treasury that has some length left on the term. Some of these expire in a month or two, but Public charges the same fee regardless if the treasury expires in 1 month or 1 year for ultra short treasuries. The third way to buy treasuries, and one that I frequently use, is to buy treasury ETFs. There are a number of treasury ETFs available. Now, depending on which state in the United States you live, U.S. treasuries may be more profitable than a high yield savings account, even with a lower yield. So you're asking, how could I have a lower yield and make more money? So for example, if you live in the state of California, the state tax rate's 13.3%, and interest from high yield savings accounts is taxed as taxable income, whereas U.S. treasuries are not taxed by the state. If we have equal yields between the high yield savings account and the treasury, so according to this example with $1,000, the returns after taxes would be $31.50 for the treasuries, and the high yield savings account would be only roughly $19.88. So you'd actually keep more with the treasury account. Now I want to mention that treasury bills do not make interest payments, but instead the money is made by purchasing the T-bill at a discount. Then when the T-bill term expires, that's when the profit is made, or after it's sold. So if you want something that pays interest, let's look at corporate bonds. If we select fractional corporate bonds and we sort by yield, there's one here, Altria, that has a 5.88% yield. And they have a nice chart here that shows the price and yield, price versus yield. So you can see the yield is actually up a little bit over the past. And they have some details about the company here. It shows here when the next coupon payment is going to be, and the coupon frequency semi-annually. Okay, crypto. Public offers crypto trading through Bakkt Crypto, but the buying and selling is done via the public interface. The fees that Bakkt Crypto charges varies from 49 cents up to 1.25% of the order amount if it's over $500. Okay, options trading. One of the new public products that I'm most excited about is options. The reason I am excited about public now offering options is because they now appear to be the cheapest U.S. broker for options when factoring payment for order flow. Public options trading has zero commissions and zero per contract fees, but what really makes this great is that the percentage of the payment for order flow is paid back in the form of a rebate. The rebate ranges from 6 cents to 18 cents per contract. So 6 cents to 18 cents per contract, depending on the number of referrals you make. When compared to some of the other options brokers, these brokers do not pay back any portion of the payment for order flow like Public does. There's also some nice visualizations of the option strategies to make it easier to understand and execute, especially on more complex options trades. Investment plans. Investment plans is a feature that Public offers that allows multiple stocks or securities to be bundled into a single basket for a single transaction. There are thematic options, core, equities, industrials, and more. For example, I can select equities, dividend growth, and there's already 20 stocks available for the dividend growth option. These are all the investments, 5% in each of these. I could select to fund this plan if I want, and you'll see here that it says fund at least $20 for this plan. So the minimum is $20. So this could be a one-time, weekly, every 2 weeks, or monthly. We can also edit the allocation here. We can remove some stocks by clicking this trash can, or we can change the percentage. If we wanted to change the amount in Apple, for instance, we could change that amount. There is a fee for investment plans with the non-premium version of Public. So for example, a investment plan with 1 to 3 symbols, it's free for premium members. For non-premium members, it's 49 cents per recurring purchase. And if it's 11 to 20 symbols, it's $1.99 per recurring purchase. If this is done very frequently, Public premium membership would likely be worthwhile because this fee gets reduced to zero then. Cryptocurrency can also be purchased with an investment plan. The fee for that is 1.25% of the order amount. An investment plan can also be customized and made to order. So if we click build your own right here, now we could actually add our own here and customize this however we want. Up to 20 securities can be added to an investment plan with a minimum of $20 for each plan that can be made on a one-time basis, weekly, every 2 weeks, or monthly. The public feed. The public feed can be found on the left-hand side of the screen. The feed can be sorted by the top post or the most recent. The public feed feature is a great way to get news on the market, stocks you follow, or people you follow. Popular in the news stocks are posted here with the ability to post comments to articles or follow others. Another thing I like about this is the portfolio of the commenters is also available for those who choose to share. So if we click on this here, on this commenter, you can see his portfolio. The portfolio section in Public is very easy to find. It's in the very top left. The portfolio returns are available for a variety of different time periods, both in percentage and dollar returns, which is nice. Under allocation, we can see what particular areas the money is invested in. Under account value, we also have the cost basis hub. Under cost basis, we have unrealized gains and losses and realized gains and losses. In both of these, we can find the cost of the purchased shares for the securities. We can see the total cost as well as the unit cost, the per share cost. And under realized gains and losses, we can also find the sales date for the shares that were sold, the sales price, the total cost basis, and the value of the sold shares. And if we go back to the regular portfolio and we scroll down, we can see the unrealized returns, both in a dollar and percentage return, the one-day return, and the cost for the shares. Alternative assets. Public offers something called alternative assets, which includes music royalties, artworks, and other types of investments. Currently, there's a small number of investment options, such as the Banksy police car artwork, Shrek music royalties, and some others. Most of these, from what I've seen, are relatively small investments worth less than $1 million. These investments have additional risk, low liquidity, and higher fees than stocks. The music royalties for the Shrek franchise original music at the time of this writing is worth only about $1 million. The trailing 12-month yield is at 7.86% right now, roughly, but it has had months where it's been even higher than that. By the way, this investment has a 5% asset management fee, which is much higher than a typical S&P 500 stock market ETF, which is usually a fraction of 1%. And it has a liquidation fee of 10%. However, this is a very unique investment. Also, we can see the asset value of the Shrek music royalties. We can see the breakdown and the revenue breakdown. Alternative asset investments go through a third-party Dalmore Group LLC, which is a broker-dealer, and they charge a 2.5% commission per transaction. At the time this video was made, I didn't find any options for alternative investments from the web interface, but it is available on iOS and Android inside the app. So if you want to buy or sell alternative investments, it will have to be made through the app at this point. Fees. The fee schedule for public is pretty straightforward with not many surprises. Okay, I've already seen these fees here. Bonds, crypto, investment plans, alternative assets. No incoming or outgoing ACH fees. Transfers from other brokerages, no, there's no cost for that. Transfers out, only $75, which is pretty standard. There's a $5 a month paper fee if you want paper account statements. There's an inactivity fee of $3.99 every month. This applies to accounts with less than $70 in total value and no activity over the last 6 months. There is a tender offer reorganization processing fee of $50, which will be charged if a stock you own is acquired and you don't sell it first and let the transaction settle. In that case, there will be a $50 charge. The way around this fee is simply to sell before the merger or acquisition settles. Public premium. Is public premium worth it? Here's one of the things I really like. Public gives users premium for free if they have an account balance of $20,000 or more. Or for those accounts with less than $20,000, it's $10 a month or $96 a year if paid annually. That comes out to $8 a month. What do you get with public premium? Public premium has more advanced data, detailed fundamentals, including income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow. Key performance indicators, such as Disney subscriber growth, Tesla vehicle deliveries, and Meta's daily active users. Bull bears say. Analyst rating history. So when analysts have upgraded, downgraded in the past, all the details are available. More advanced earnings data, up to 4 years of earnings data. Live earnings calls, earnings call transcripts, custom price alerts, fee-free extended hours trading, VIP account management. Get a dedicated support team for placing trades, transfers, and more. Plus, enjoy beta access to new features before we roll them out to all members. And there's also fee-free investment plans. So there's no fee for investment plans with public premium. Okay, what sort of promotions does public have? Public has a few promotions. At the time of this video, Public is currently offering $20 in free stock when you invite a friend and they fund their Public account with $1,000 or more. You and your friend will both earn $20 of an asset of your choice. There's also an options rebate that can be earned by referring friends. Public is also offering up to $10,000 cash when you transfer your account to Public. Here's the amounts of the bonus based on the amount transferred. So $5,000 transfer from another brokerage, $150. And if it's $5 million plus, it's a $10,000 bonus. The funds may not be withdrawn for at least 12 months in order to keep the bonus. If your brokerage has a transfer out fee, Public will cover the fee if you transfer over $1,000. And what's nice about the transfer bonus is the transfer bonus is available to both new and existing members. If you've already signed up with Public and you're already a customer and you decide that you want to transfer over from another brokerage, you can still get this bonus. If you've already received a $20 sign-up bonus, you can also get the transfer bonus when transferring over from a brokerage. So should you try Public? With all the great new features, the fast, clean mobile and web interface, no payment for order flow, a high-yield cash account earning 5.1% APY, options trading with no commissions or per contract fees, and you earn rebates on every contract traded, fractional bond investing, and their Alpha AI tool, Public has a lot to offer. If you want to try out Public, please sign up via my link. You will earn $20 in stock when you sign up and make your first deposit of $20 or more. So what do you have to do? Sign up for Public via this link, make your first deposit of $20 or more, enter code TechPhonology in the reward section of the app, receive $20 in stock. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already.